Okay, what is the directions? Hi guys, I am, as promised, working on the banana bread. I've done a lot of prep work, so we don't have to sit that long.
Melt in a large bowl, melt the butter and let cool slightly. Whisk in the sugar, then the eggs and vanilla.
Oops. Okay.
So when you whisk, after you whisk in the sugar, the eggs and the vanilla, let me know.
Alright, so what I did is I melted the butter and then I let it cool slightly. Then I'm using a whisk and I already put in the eggs and the vanilla. Now I'm throwing in the sugar. Okay, so we're still whisking. Got the sugar going here. So, but before that we preheated the oven and then we lightly greased and lightly floured the pan. So that's ready. And I did prep a lot of ingredients. Okay, what do I do after the sugar?
So after you put in the sugar, you have to make sure that it's whisked fully.
The sugar?
Okay. Yeah, then you stir in the vanilla and baking soda.
Okay.
Oh my god, I just thought of a cute idea, Mom.
Yes.
When the baby's born, you could do grandma and me cooking videos.
Of course.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
cute.
I'm putting in, I did vanilla already, and now I'm putting in 1 teaspoon of baking soda.
Let me go.
Yeah, 1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon vanilla and then 1 teaspoon baking soda.
Alright. And as I try to do, I always clean up as I go, so I know if I get interrupted where I stopped. Okay, so we've got butter, eggs, vanilla, baking soda. Okay, what else is in here? Okay, then what?
Then after you do that, then you fold in the mashed bananas until just combined. You have to fold them in, so you're gonna have to use a spoon or something.
I've cooked since way before you were born. I know what folding is.
I have a cute little spatula.
Okay, so now we are going, I already pre-mashed this many bananas, which was about 5. Putting those in there. Get them all out because it is banana bread. Okay. Yeah, there we go. All right. So we are just kind of going like that. Get the bananas mixed up in with this mixture. So we got it mixed up quite a bit. Let's give it a try. Delicious. Okay, what's next?
Now are they all folded in?
Yes.
Now you have to have a small bowl. In a small bowl, use a fork to stir together the cinnamon sugar swirl ingredients until thick and well combined.
I didn't put flour in yet. Am I supposed to put the flour in there?
Yeah, you're supposed to stir in the flour and baking soda.
Okay.
Before you fold it in the mashed bananas.
Oh well.
But you told me you had done that, so.
Well, you were going ahead of me. All right.
So yeah, you have to put the flour in there, and you have to whisk that in. And then you have to fold in the mashed bananas until just combined.
I'm supposed to whisk the flour?
Yeah, you were supposed to whisk the flour in.
All right.
Meow meow!
Okay.
Get the hell down! Get the hell down! Fatso!
Oh, well, we're done. Alright, so we're just getting this flour in here. I should have stuck with the knife. I don't like whisking flour. Too much of it gets stuck.
Well, that's why you just have to keep whisking, because once you're done whisking, it won't get stuck as much if it's all mixed thoroughly.
I'm just trying to do it like this. She was reading too fast. I couldn't keep up with it. She doesn't realize I'm old. Can't go that fast. My brain only does one concept at a time. All right.
Make sure it's thoroughly mixed.
No.
It says.
I'm rolling my eyes. She thinks I've never cooked before she was born.
I would respond, but
I'm teasing her.
She's
doing her homework. Good college student that she is. Basically, you just want to make sure when you stir like this, you're not going to see any flour. You want to get
I've done that before on accident where I didn't stir the flour in all the way, and then I just had a big bite of banana bread that had a bunch of flour in it.
Yeah, you want to get the bananas. All right, so we got that pretty good here. So now we're gonna make cinnamon swirl banana bread. So we've got the banana bread part. Now we're switching over to the cinnamon swirl part over here.
Let me go to that bin. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
So in a small bowl, use a fork to stir together the cinnamon sugar swirl ingredients until thick and well combined.
All right, let me find a fork.
And then if the swirl is too,
She's reading too fast again.
It can't be too thin and it can't be too thick. It says if it's too
Gotta
thick,
wash a fork.
then you need to add an additional tablespoon of melted butter until it's thin enough to swirl. But if it's too thin, it'll just spread and not fold onto the swirl.
Hang on, I'm washing a fork, people. Okay. Okay, with a fork, I mixed together
All the
We've
swirl
got
ingredients.
sugar, white sugar, brown sugar, and cinnamon right here.
Yeah, it says in a small bowl, use a fork to stir together the cinnamon sugar swirl ingredients until thick and well combined.
Okay.
So that's the unsalted butter, the sugar, the dark brown sugar, the ground cinnamon, and the 6 thin slices of banana.
No, the banana goes on top.
Okay, so then it's the unsalted
What I'm
butter.
trying to do is get the little crumblies. I don't know if you can see that. I mix it all together. There's some big chunks of sugar crumble here. So I'm gonna mix that. And in case you saw the cooking video earlier where we made dinner, it was delicious. It was pork chops, salad, and stuffing. And it was very, very good. We're making the cinnamon swirl banana bread, so we have something delicious for breakfast in the morning. Okay, so I put the dry ingredients, and now I'm putting in the butter. See what it's doing here.
It says, yeah, it says until thick and well combined, but if the swirl is too thick, add an additional tablespoon of melted butter until you can swirl it. But if the swirl gets too thin, it's not going to swirl, it's just going to spread. So we have to be careful about adding the butter. not need you to rub past my lower back. That was creepy.
Okay, I think it's doing pretty good here. We've never made this recipe before, so I'm not really sure how this is supposed to look, but I think we've done pretty good here. All right, okay, so we have our banana bread, we have cinnamon swirl. Now, let me move over here.
It's thin enough to swirl, but not too thin.
I think so. Okay, I'm gonna try to move this over here. Let's see this here.
You don't put the whole thing in.
I know, we put little bits.
Spread
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna layer this,
Yeah.
these two.
Spread
So,
1/4 of the batter evenly into the bottom of the prepared pan, and then dollop 1/4 of the cinnamon sugar mixture.
all right. I don't think you guys can see this
Make
yet.
a nice mixture over the batter in the pan, and then make a nice thick swirl through the batter with a table knife or bottom of a wooden spoon.
She did it again.
Hey,
Okay,
baby, how's it going? It looks nice so far.
all right. So I'm
That's not gonna be good for you. You need to eat actual food, not sugar. Sugar will crash you. And that's gonna upset your stomach if you're working.
okay.
If you work out, you don't eat sugar.
He has more leftovers. There was salad and there was the stuffing off your plate
Well,
that was
throw
still
those
left
away.
over.
You keep eating them when you're supposed to be eating other stuff.
All right. So where?
That's not gonna be good for you if you're working out there.
Okay. So
I'm not really
here we go.
strenuous now.
All right. So we've got no, it's in the there was salad in a little one, and then the dressing and the stuffing and the rest of the pork chop was in another little one in there. Okay, what am I doing with this swirl, Gabby? Please read it slowly this time. Okay, I put 1/4.
Spread 1/4 of the batter evenly, and then you dollop 1/4 of the cinnamon sugar mixture over the batter.
Dollop. What does that mean? Does anybody know what that means? I don't know what that means.
Wait, that doesn't look like it's gonna swirl. That
Okay.
looks thick. Like that looks too powdery.
All right.
That
So,
doesn't look
okay,
swirly
just
enough.
read the directions, please. I'm dolloping, and now what am I doing?
Well, you need to make sure it'll spread, and then make a nice thick swirl through the batter with a table knife or a bottom of a wooden spoon. But that just looks like that doesn't look like liquid like it should.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm dolloping, and I'm swirling. You can't see that. Okay. So I'm dolloping, whatever that means, and I'm swirling.
It was supposed to be 1/4 of the cinnamon sugar mixture that you put in there.
My darling, I'm trying. We're layering. Okay, hang on, we'll put a little more. Okay. All right, we got this. We are dolloping and swirling. Alrighty. Alright, we got one layer done.
Now you just
Tried
keep
another
doing
layer.
this. Now you do 1/3 of the rest of it.
Okay. So, okay, now we're gonna do a little more. Okay. Alright.
57 so far.
Okay. I'm doing that. I'm gonna dollop some more.
Take sides, you said. It will be fun for you, you said. It
It
fits you, you said.
It will be once we get past all the mundane. Trust me, Soch has just as many definitions.
Are you hearing this? A psych major and a soc major. No, it's not too late to be a stripper. I'm sure all of my fans would join your page.
You can work at McDonald's and
My
have a happy,
followers.
simple life.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna have to put the phone down, but I will show you what I'm working on right there. So once again, I am dolloping and swirling.
You just keep dividing up the batter. You go from 1/3 to 1/2, and then you just put the rest.
Alright. Alrighty, let's put some more. What we got so far? Come on. Come on, little phone, work. 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 Phone, work. Doesn't want to work, sorry. Well, didn't want to flip for me. Okay. Keep going. Okay, let me try some more dolloping. Alrighty, now we're gonna sweep some got over the side of the pan. Swirling. I'm swirling and dolloping. Basically, you're layering and mixing them in to the layers.
Smells good.
It does indeed. Alright. Now let's put the last layer on. Can't really see what I'm doing, can you? Okay. There we go. Okay. get the rest of it out of the pan here. Okay. And then we'll get this, the cinnamon mix on top. So we basically alternated the layers of the banana bread and the cinnamon swirl. Come on. Right. Get the rest of this on here. I'm gonna try to see if we can swirl this in. If you can see that we're developing and swirling here. Let me get everything in there. And I think that will be fine. It's gonna taste good no matter how it looks, actually, so.
It doesn't need to look pretty to taste good.
Still gonna taste good. Okay.
What's on the inside that counts, Mom?
That's right. Get in there. Okay, now for the last little bit,
1, 2, 3,
what you're gonna do.
4 pages of definition.
Okay,
Chapter 1.
good job. Okay, so their last little bit, then I'm taking these, oops, well that one's going there. Just taking these little bits of banana and I'm just putting them in on top. Get in there. That looks delicious. So I'll show you guys what we've got. All right. So here we have our cinnamon swirl banana bread, and we're ready to put it in the oven.
Let me get to that stage.
It's ready.
Okay.
So
Let me see what it says. Place loaf on a baking sheet and bake for 60 to 70 minutes or until golden brown.
oh, it needs to be on a baking sheet too.
I don't know, that's weird.
Maybe if it overflows.
Maybe.
So we're just getting the stuff off the sides because that will burn. We don't want to burn it. Okay. A baking sheet, huh? Okay. Goodness. Making a lot of noise. Okay, I'm going to put it on a baking sheet.
Then you just...
You want it on the top one or the bottom one?
I always put it on the bottom one because the top will burn it. You bake it for 60 to 70 minutes.
Alright, show you what we're doing. Alright, so we made the banana bread and the cinnamon swirl and mixed it together, put the bananas on top. We have it now in a pan on there. We're closing up the oven and we will set the timer for how much?
60 to 70 minutes.
Oh goodness.
So you can start it at 60.
1 hour?
Yeah.
Is that what that is on your timer?
Mm-hmm.
Oops, no, it didn't work. Hold on. What do we do? Does it just go by itself?
No, yeah. It'll
Oh,
go
there it
itself,
goes.
yeah.
I see it. Okay, so now don't have much of a mess. Just have one little sink full. We'll get that cleaned up, and then we'll have some really good cinnamon swirl banana bread for breakfast in the morning or tonight if it's too tempting and we can't wait till tomorrow. Also just cleaning up the little bit of sprinkles here that got onto the stove. I always like to make sure everything's cleaned up. So there you have it. We'll put a picture on here when it's done, and enjoy your night.